With the passing of Ellen Scripps Booth in 1948, George Booth in 1949, and Saarinen in 1950, an end came to the formative period in Cranbrook's history. Over the next 30 years, several uncharacteristic additions were made to the campus and the buildings, and the grounds suffered from inadequate maintenance. By the early 1980s, major restoration was necessary, and what's more, Cranbrook needed to grow.
Cranbrook is a living museum. Cranbrook has wonderful pieces of architecture, it has beautiful gardens, and fabulous pieces of art. And these are not kept in a museum necessarily, they're all around us, they're in our environment. And because they're in our environment, they suffer the wear and tear that things in the environment normally suffer. They're affected by the rain, they're affected by the ice and so forth. We want to make sure that when you walk up the stair that was made in the 1920s, that stair has that same freshness that we see today, well, that was done years ago. We want to maintain the patina in a piece of sculpture.
It's a never-ending process of planned preservation. We want the restorations to last longer than the originals.
3 reasons why Cranbrook should be preserved. The first reason is the place itself. It's an extraordinary visionary achievement. The second reason is its institution. There are wonderful educational programs here. They affect not only local audiences within Cranbrook, but audiences who come from far to visit this place and to learn. And then as a model for philanthropic activity. In 1974, Cranbrook was named to the National Register of Historic Places. That changed in 1989 when the National Park Service came to Cranbrook, worked with us, and came to understand the significance of Cranbrook to the nation as a whole. And through that work, the National Park Service designated Cranbrook a National Historic Landmark. This places us at the top ranks of historic properties within the United States. More recently in time, we were named one of America's treasures, initiated by the National Trust for Historic Preservation, with the White House Millennium Council, and with funding from the National Park Service.